what's your idea of an artsy day in Hong Kong?
An artsy day, okay. I'll probably go visit a museum in the morning, go art jamming with my friends in the afternoon, and then complete the night with a great musical. But having said that though, I know Art Basel is coming back to Hong Kong real soon, so I know I'm going to have a great artsy day without having to plan too much. What about you?
Well, art does come in all forms these days, and it's all about the total experience. And I feel like a lot of exciting and interesting art can be created inside the kitchen. So my idea of an artsy day would definitely be getting a taste of art by savouring a selection of dishes that literally sing with flavour.
Drawing inspiration from the world of opera, today's art-inspired menu starts with Carmen, Toreado song, a creative dish prepared with a lean beef carpaccio with tonka bean powder, frozen egg yolk, and vegetable crudité and coulis.
Inspired by the song performed by the bullfighter Escamillo in the Georges Bizet opera Carmen, the carpaccio is topped with a rose petal that represents the titular heroine.
The culinary overture is followed by A Midsummer Night's Dream, Forest of Fairies. A delicate consommé of Iberico ham and mushroom with crab crostini and Iberico ham-wrapped langoustine, which pays tribute to the Shakespeare-inspired opera by Benjamin Britten.
The chef reimagines the forest that the fairies of the opera inhabit using garnishes of leaves, flowers, and rocks.
Sometimes if you watch an opera or a show and you're really into it, you feel like you've entered into a whole new world and you feel mixed emotions. Now, frankly speaking, I've never seen any of the operas featured on the menu, but I think the chef has done such an amazing job in interpreting the key elements of each opera in his dishes. If I were ever to see any of the operas in the future, I think I'll feel a sense of familiarity.
Next comes the Queen of the Night aria, in which the chef uses caramelized pigeon breast and duck liver with pepper crust, black quinoa cereal, and almond sponge cake to pay homage to the famous song from Mozart's The Magic Flute. In this dish, the darkness of night is represented by the black plate on which it is served.
Named after the early 20th century novel by Gaston Leroux, which inspired Andrew Lloyd Webber's popular 1986 musical La Fantôme de l'Opéra, it comprises of roasted John Dory with brown butter and caper sauce, poached cabbage and cumin cookies, decorated with the mask made famous by the show.
So presentation-wise, this is a quite simple yet creative dish. I mean, the first thing that catches my eyes is obviously the mask, which immediately reminds me of Phantom of the Opera. Looking at it, I can already imagine how creative, how mysterious, and how fun the play is. So I reckon this dish is a real fantasy for all the Phantom fans.
One of the most renowned and influential opera singers of the 20th century, Greek-American soprano Maria Callas is the inspiration for this dish, which combines Australian lamb loin with truffle sauce, mushroom duzel, and puff pastry to reinterpret Japanese chef Noboru Inoue's renowned dish, which was initially created in honor of the opera legend, whom he cooked for at Maxim's in Paris during his formative years.
Bringing the meal to a rousing finale is the peach melba. It's a dessert comprised of peach compote with raspberry sauce, almond mousse, and vanilla ice cream. It was originally dreamed up by legendary French chef Georges-Auguste Escoffier in 1892 as a tribute to Australian soprano Nellie Melba.
The chef tops the dessert with a yellow light bulb chip and serves the accompanying raspberry sauce in a light bulb-shaped container.
Making references to the wonderful operas, the appearances of the dishes definitely opened my eyes to something magical and unexpected.